Hi, I'm Daniel. Many people are constantly think about how to make money, but have you ever thought about what you want to do with the money once you earn it? Not having a house is not fatal. Lacking common sense and falling into the medicine defending is the most terrifying things. Poverty can be cured, but ignorance is incurable. The reason poor stay poor is because their worldview is always, as I mentioned earlier, if you open Google, the top headline about realities are always asking, will the housing market crash in 23, in 24, in 25? Every year, the house prices go up. The lots of people say unreasonable that the bubble will burst. And whenever there's a correction, the current crash in Berlin, but now it's less challenging to sell and cut losses. At last, if your worldview is across this pessimism, just in the unfamiliar territory, then your life will be stuck with layers. For example, you are taught from a young age to study hard so you could get a good job. If you got a good job, you have a car and house. A manager family and finances may be frugal. By the time you are 60, you may be wealthy. If you can't afford a house, it's your fault. Deep down, you know this logic is flawed. For instance, you study hard but you can't find a job after graduation. You quietly adjust your worldview but you feel to abandon it. Then you realize that working hard to still not allow you to buy a house. The rise in property price always outpaces your salary increases. Again, you just your worldview but still your original beliefs. Your parents work hard and save all the life. By 60, they save $100 and won't buy a decent house. Your worldview shudder, your passion of over and over. How can you let go of your broken worldview? The defining characteristic of the poor people is the master of fear. Even after 17 or 18 years of continuous famine, they refuse to leave their familiar land. They only know how to endure and never think open out to new possibilities. At their core, they are timid because new things mean chaos. Their thinking is rigid and incapable of reconstruction. In contrast, the worldview of the rich is unstable and can be adjusted at any time. They must keep up with the time. Everyone has their own understanding of the world. People realize everyone has a logical and clear view of the world. But the rich are always ready to destroy their worldview as soon as facts diverge from their theories. We are ready to adjust our strategy. Just like my idol Cao Cao from the Three Kingdoms, he recognized his mistake, corrected them, and never admitted fault. We quite digest and accept their new information and integrate it into a new system. So, brother and sister, if you want to accumulate wealth, you must first create the belief that have to keep you from making money in the past. A person a product of their beliefs. You act bad on your beliefs. You must acknowledge that choosing the right model is far more important than your effort. No matter what kind of job or lifestyle you choose, it requires effort, but the outcome that lost effort can be entirely different. The framework is greater than the effort. If you are heading in the wrong direction, the next step is to stop. Studying a career in the social media is a rare opportunity for you, a business that affords more with lesser effort. You can upload your video to YouTube and those videos become your asset. You only need to create them once and they can bring you endless passive income. You might understand that the higher your views, the more revenue you generate. That's correct. It's better than running a typical restaurant because you don't need to worry about the inventory, rent, or staff costs. But for us, this is just a business. The real business is creating brands like LV, Nike, Tesla. And YouTube is a brand where we don't have to spend money to a brand. A common mistake many people make when investing buying in familiar places. So when buy houses, they only choose the area where they grew up or where they work. They never view the whole world at a chessboard. Why did you answer Cambodia and why must you stay in Cambodia too? Well, their choice back then the same as you are now? Can you choose other country and region, even if just for investment? We actually feel a lot of fear about the unfamiliar areas. It's hard to convince your family to agree to buy a house in an unfamiliar city. But frankly, if your family can make any $1 million, their judgment is very valuable because they don't understand business and are professional investors. This world is hiring and gun where only a few make money. So what's the point of being bearish? The reason is simple. People who can afford the house develop a negative emotion about the market and at any time. The major voice is from those who can afford houses. So I told the risk of finding many people make this today because I really want to be someone who strives to improve. Today, our house pricing might reach to point B. But some people's strength will be hijacked by fragmented information and the media. For nearly 30 years, house prices have skyrocketed almost every year, but the media has been bearish on real estate. Why? Because the media has to cater to ordinary people. The media serves the majority. The most people cannot afford houses, so most people like to hear about housing market crashes. Therefore, the media has to talk about falling house prices. They can only replay the crash narratives, keep talking, but the real estate market target customer are wealthy, so honestly, policy doesn't matter. So even with so many people being bearish on the housing market, it continues to rise. House price very interesting characteristic. In hindsight, all house prices seems cheap and garbage, but that time they were very, very expensive. People who often told me how cheap a house was back then. But regrettably, they never bought it. I wonder as if you could have afforded it back then. For the average person, buying a house is always stretch. No matter when you do it, there's not such a thing as the perfect time to prepare, even if the house was available 30 years ago. Each increment was just $500. We not seen the incredibly cheap, but less $500 was several months' salary for many people back then. And today's price may be $5,000 per increment, which also several months' salary for many people. It's not an exaggeration at all. Most people buy a house when the conditions are just right. What you mean by just right is usually having enough for the first down payment, not feeling too much pressure for the monthly payment, and housing meeting your preferences. But let me responsibly telling you that if you have a regular job, that's not going to happen. During the process of earning and saving money, the down payment will never be enough. You will find high-quality house in a big city double in value every 5 years. So, what was the falling payment 5 years ago become the down payment after 5 years? You won't have a chance to make a down payment in a big city, but now you might have to set for a second or third tier city. So now, when the prices roll back to the point B, can you seize the opportunity to buy a house? Alright, if you have more questions, feel free to leave me a comment. If you can't find even one or two useful things and what I have said today that can help improve your life, I will be satisfied. And then at 7 p.m., I will continue sharing about becoming wealthy, being an entrepreneur and investor, and achieve financial freedom with free information. If you don't want to miss it, I urge you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so selflessly share the video. I sincerely wish your shop brother and sister who like the video and achieve financial freedom soon. Alright, see you next week. Bye.